Hi, welcome to the reflection video of the project Healthcare Facility Management System by the Team 48 uh, and me, Babram Sharma, student ID number 30372015, Federation University, Australia. This is the project that is done for ITEC 7415 master project. And in this project, we have done many things. Okay, among them the first in the first sprint, sprint first, we have done the uh, just a second. In the sprint first, we did the project storyboard. This is our project. This is the sorry. This is the evidence of the storyboard that we did, Mm, and uh, this is these are the user stories, and this is the task breakdown structure that I designed, and these were the tasks that were given for the different team members in our team, and which we completed on time. And similarly, uh, in the first sprint, uh, I was especially doing the uh, setting up the questionnaires. Okay, this is the questionnaire that we set up, and for the collection of the data. These questionnaires, I set up the questionnaires using the Google form, and we send the link was sent to the different team members, and we distributed the link to the various people, and almost more than 100 people were sent the link, and among them just the 65 60 respondent has respondent, and from there the data was collected, and that the data collected was analyzed, um, and the validation of the data was done, and the data validation was done um, on the basis of the uh, data that is collected from the 60 different respondents, in the it's, and the dashboard was designed on the basis of the data we got. And in the first sprint, um, I I just did I designed the Google form for the data collection, and data validation was done by me and Manjil Gaire. And I designed the posters. This is the A3 size poster for our project. And similarly, uh, this is the A3 size poster, and this is the A4 size poster that I designed uh, using Adobe Illustrator, and Adobe Illustrator CS3 I used to design the poster. And even the promo video, I created the promo video for our project using PowerToon, and this promo video already we have shown in our demonstration, and this is the promo video that we created. And in the same way, mm, in the second sprint, again we divided the second sprint, and we the different user stories were taken from user story 11 to 20 were taken in the second sprint, and the task was divided, uh, where as a hospital catering, I want to know the different diet codes of the patient so that I can solve. Okay, as a hospital catering, they want the different diet codes, and the different tasks were divided. And for the tax one, as the hospital catering, they want the diet code of the different patient so that the right food can be delivered to the right person. And this is the sample diet code that I created for our project. And similarly in the tax 10, uh, the next was the tax 10, and that is the healthcare service provider. And if the patient is referred for from the GP to the surgeon, then how the tax flows, and how the data flows from between the doctor, GP, and the surgeon. This is the structure uh, of the data flow. And similarly, in the tax flow, um, how the communication between data flow in the emergency case between the paramedical team in the ambulance and the hospital emergency department, how they communicate. This is the structure. And in the tax 15, I was asked to um, my task was to post the various social to post the information that the Manzil created in task 11, and these informations are to be posted in various social site via Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and so on. And this was my i- task in sprint 2. And similarly my task in sprint 3, similarly in the sprint 3 also, uh, sprint 3, we divide the rest of the uh, user stories from 21 to 31 were taken in the sprint 3. And in the sprint 3 also we divided the task among the team members, and we have completed the task. And in the sprint 3, the task 3 uh, was how the recruitment process goes in the HR section. And this is the start the review of the application, arrange application, and select the candidate, shortlist the candidate, arrange the date of the interview, and then interview is taken. And if the candidate is okay, then they are recruited. And similarly here, the emergency department and the ambulance or paramedical team, how they communicate with the emergency department, blood bank, and the specialist doctor if they need. And in the task 8, the hospital main securities department, these are the main hierarchy of the main security department. And similarly the model of the prescription of the lab test through the email. This is the model data flow structure, how uh, the patient is advised for how the patient gets information about the prescribed lab test through the email from the doctor. And similarly in the tax 16, these are the schedules for the physio classes and rehabilitation classes. Mm, these were done in the sprint 3. And the major contribution that I did in the project, as already I have shown, that I made the questionnaire, and questionnaire were made. And uh, this is the sample questionnaire I already showed you. Mm, okay, this is the questionnaire that we made, or we can say this is the research question that we made for to collect the data and analyze the data. And we validated the data according to the response that we obtained from the different uh, respondent 60 respondents. And the data validation, the data validation was done by me and Manjil Gaire, and we just validated the data that we obtained from the different respondent. For example, how happy are you with the healthcare facility being online? As we were our project was to develop the idea for the online healthcare facility management, and among out of the 60 respondents, 26 of them they are very happy, 14 they are somehow happy, and 13 are happy, and 13 are normal, and um, 2 they are unhappy, and 5 they are unhappy, and 2, that is 3.4, they are very unhappy, extremely unhappy. And in the same way, how happy are you to get the uh, all the test report online? Yeah, 93.2% of the people they are happy to get their report online. So these validation, these data validation help us to create the online healthcare facility management system that could uh, better healthcare facility system that could make the online. And on the basis of these different data and the validation of data, we have created the dashboard, and this is the dashboard. And the major contribution that I did is the creating the promo video by using PowerTone. And this is my first experience that I have created the promo video using the PowerTone, and it was really exciting. And designing the poster using Adobe Illustrator. Actually, I have never used the Adobe Illustrator, and this project taught me to use the Adobe Illustrator and create the posters. And for that, I really need to do many research. I went through the various YouTube videos, and I googled it, and then I was able to design the posters using Adobe Illustrator CS3. And this is the A3 size poster that I designed, and this one is the A4 size poster that I designed. And the unique thing that I learned during this project is creating the Gantt chart uh, and work breakdown structure, and working accordingly to accomplish the project. As we studied about the Gantt chart in the class, but mm, I had never made the Gantt chart, and never made the work breakdown structure. But during this project, I created the Gantt chart and work breakdown structure, and this Gantt chart and the work breakdown structure, they really helped us to accomplish the work accordingly, because in the work breakdown structure and Gantt chart, we divide the work into different segments, and we complete the segment by segment. That really helps. And creating the graphical design of the poster and creating video, as already I told, this is the unique thing that I did for the first time. And I learned how to manage the team members, as there were some issues in the beginning, and but these issues were uh, managed later on when by talking to my lecturer and my tutor, and creating the multitask to accomplish the user story. That I really learned and to create the different multitask to the same user story. The user story we can break down into different tasks and complete each task, and if we combine them all together, then we can make the we can accomplish the user story. And this was uh, the tax, and this was the knowledge I got. This was the unique thing that I did. And uh, and for to this this course is itself is very good. And um, yeah, but what we can do is we can uh, cross check each and every task in between, so that it gets easier for the student to do it on time. And thank you for watching my reflection video about our project, healthcare facility management system. Thank you.